I would like to present to the viewer a representation of my life, the people who have supported and defined who I am, the roadblocks I've faced, my knowledge outside of school, and what I plan on doing after high school. Hi, my name is Kevin Ibarra. I'm 18 years old. I live in Riverside, California, and I'm about to be a Novi graduate.
Welcome to the world.
It wasn't a walk in the park to get where I am right now, and especially with my learning disability, that didn't really make it any easier for me. It was a major roadblock, but luckily I had people who helped me, or at least one person. Not only do I have a learning disability, but I also get a lot of anxiety, especially when I'm talking to other people. I feel like I slur my words especially when I'm talking to girls and whatnot. But guess what? I made confidence my you-know-what. There has been so many people who have shaped who I am, but one person in particular is my English 1 teacher, Larry Nguyen. Mr. Nguyen is the best teacher I've ever had. Not only my favorite teacher, but also someone who acts as my dad. A Vietnamese dad, that is. Yeah, I know, it's pretty weird to say that, but it's true. This man has been on my back since day one of starting high school. Whenever my grade was dropping in any class, he'd print out my missing assignments and made me work on them. He made me work hard to get a really decent grade in all my classes. I value this man's generosity, hard work, and intelligence towards all his students. And if anything, he defines me as a hardworking kid who puts effort into his, somewhat of an effort to his assignments, but I'm pretty sure that'll improve. I thank him so much for taking his time on preparing me for much more challenging classes throughout my high school year, something I'll value for what is to come in my future. Now, if there's anything I love doing more during my free time, it's playing video games. It's a great source of entertainment and it really keeps me busy. However, there's been widespread debate whether video games are good or bad for us. And it's only bad if we keep playing for hours on end without any breaks, 15-minute breaks. However, mentally, it can be really good for our brains, especially those people who have mental disorders such as schizophrenia, post-traumatic stress disorder, and Alzheimer's. A German researcher by the name of Simone has conducted a study where 23 adults at the age of 25 play Super Mario 64 for 30 minutes. She then uses an MRI machine to examine the brain, and what she found out has been rise in gray matter being our intelligence. She found this in the hippocampus, right prefrontal cortex, and the cerebellum. These areas that are responsible for navigation, memory formation, strategic planning, and fine motor skills in the hands. Now, I can relate to this strategic planning, fine motor skills, and memory formation. I hate this game. Nah, just kidding. That's not the only reason video games are good for you, but they may also help dyslexic kids read better. Italian researchers from the University of Padua have shown evidence that playing fast-paced games can improve the reading skills of children with dyslexia. Researchers separated children into two groups, one that would play a game called Rayman Raving Rabbids, while the other would play a game with a lower tempo. Soon after, their reading skills were tested. Those who played the fast-paced game were capable of reading faster and more accurately, while the other children who played the low-tempo game didn't quite as well score that well. No offense. The authors hypothesized that action games help increase their attention spans, a skill that is crucial to reading. You know, there's a bonus to all this. You can apply this to the real world. And by real world, I mean school, because it's such a hassle. You know what? Not school. Forget I said that. You need to apply it to college, because you're going to be doing a lot of reading, and it's going to be hell. All of it. This is why I think video games are good, though. They help us advance in our mental health. Now, I don't have that many goals as of right now, but I do have one, and that's to be a voice actor. Mainly for the purpose to be featured in video games. Maybe animated movies too. Actually, it's been a major goal since the beginning of my senior year. I'd like to express an animated character from a video game or a movie and give life to it. Video game voice actors such as Troy Baker and Nolan North have been an inspiration for me to voice act. Their voices are so unique that I can really identify them in any game, really. So my plan as of right now is to look into this career, how I can major in it, or how I can apply to this. I don't know how I'm gonna do it, but I'll find out what schools there will be for such voice acting. Hopefully I have a chance to voice act with my inspirational heroes, Troy Baker and Nolan North. It's been a dream of mine, and that's pretty much it. Now that I think about it though, voice acting isn't the only goal or plan I have, but I've also considered game design for a career. It stays true to my whole gaming persona, and it works in a way to express my creativity and fictional storytelling of a world of my own. I mean, that's what a game designer does. They come up with the characters, a setting, and a story. However, if I do want to major in game design, it requires a bachelor's degree, and that takes 4 to 5 years without going to college. But since I'm going to college, it's going to take 2 to 3 years. So my plan for game design is go to college, work for a bachelor's degree in computer science, look for any game company that are in need of a game designer, design a game with compelling characters, great story, and a gritty setting, because everyone loves violence. I'm really hoping that game design will forever be a career in my future, that I'll benefit from it very well. Well, and now comes to my conclusion. What are my plans for the future? Actually, no, not plans. Plan. The only plan I have is go to a 2-year community college, continue at a 4-year university, and get my bachelor's degree for gaming design. I'll probably have more once I think about it, but for now this is what I have so far. Now, where do I see myself 15 to 20 years? I'll probably be homeless. No, I'm just kidding. I'll be honest, I really don't know where I'll be 15 to 20 years from now. I could be working on game design, I could be working on voice acting or welding, but it's pretty much based on what my mindset is in the future. But I'm hoping that I do get into voice acting and become the best. I pretty much see myself in a mirror